Welcome back to Personal Productivity Using Technology, and as promised, we will continue with mail merge and how to send emails. Now that you've seen how you can create a bunch of letters that are personalized and include personal data for different people, like patients in our example, and their appointment date and time and their names, now we can see how we could send them emails with a similar personalized way. Personalized emails with different names and their different appointment times. Here is the Access database that you just downloaded from Blackboard, W03C1 patients, which you can always open with your with Access. You may have some issues like I'm having right now enabling the content, but once you manage to do that, you will see the nice patients table that we used to create our recipients of letters, and our recipients are the patients of the sports clinic, the sports medicine clinic. Now, like I said, I'm not going to teach you Access, but what I'm going to show you is how to use a simple Access database file and export it to an Excel spreadsheet, which is something that we know how to use and how to modify, at least the basics, like adding some data to your Excel spreadsheet. So export this database to a spreadsheet that we're going to name Patients Excel, and you can always change the directory to your H drive and save, and then click OK. And we don't want to save the export steps, so we can go back and look if this worked. And yay, it worked. We have a patient's worksheet. So now we can get rid of the Access database and move on with our lives by using something simpler such as Excel. Now, assuming you don't know anything with Excel, the only thing we're going to do here is type. Okay, what we're going to type is a new column that is going to include email addresses for our recipients. So you can imagine that you could type all the names of your patients and all their data in a nice spreadsheet and use this for your mail merge. So in the email part, I'm going to add test@ju.edu because I just want to use a fake email and I don't want to add anybody's email over here. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this email for all patients so that I now have, whoops, I did something wrong. So that I now have a nice spreadsheet with my recipients list and some email addresses at the last column. Save my spreadsheet and close it. Done with that. So now you can move on with your lives without Excel for now, although we will do extensive Excel classes in the next part of this class. So now here's what I want to do. Indeed, I want to create email messages, and I am going to select recipients, but I'm going to use a different list. And the list I'm going to use, yes, you may have guessed it, is the patients, the Excel spreadsheet, patients. And here I'm going to use the first part, and then let's look at my recipient list. The recipient list should include an email at the very last column. That one doesn't. So maybe I should have chosen the second part. So use an existing list again. Let's try this again. And now let's edit our recipients list, and now we should have a set of emails at the very end. And And here we go. Here's our emails. So now that I have emails, I can finish and merge. I can always change. As you can see, your fields remain the same because you haven't changed anything in your list of recipients. You just changed the type of the file from an Access database to an Excel spreadsheet, but no biggie, no problem with that. And then you just added one extra column. So now if you want to look at the individual documents to make sure that you're sending the proper thing, here you will see some individual email messages, and they are getting prepared. So the individual email messages will be showing the different recipients and their different appointment dates. And this takes a little while. So as we're waiting for this, the very final step that you have to do is finish and merge, and then use the send email part for your mail merge. And with this you can send these individual documents as emails in one massive single email that is going to be personalized. Now here are my individual emails, and now the last thing that I've got to do is finish and merge and send some separate emails to my recipients. So that's it for our class, and that's it with mail merge. I hope you will use this feature. It's very, very useful for sending massive emails. So we've reached all our objectives, and we know now how to send massive spam to the whole school. No, do not do this. So we all know now how to send massive emails if needed to all of our classmates or our group collaborators or our patients. And that's about it for today. I will see